Hi, my name is Vigne, and I thought I'll do a quick video just explaining why I became a career coach, why I started my do-it-yourself career coaching agency, and what's the point? The point isn't here just to make money. Let me be honest with you. I can go get six figures working a lot of places doing different things. That is not the reason why I do this. I do this because there's a 15-year-old out there, there's a 25-year-old out there, and there's people out there that need some guidance, that don't want to waste the next 10 to 15 years of their life trying to figure stuff out, doing it the wrong way, wasting time, wasting money and resources, getting frustrated. Because when I was 15, I knew what I wanted to do professionally. I had a very good idea. I didn't have a me to help me flush it out, discover the details about it, lay it out, define it, create a strategy around it, and then come up with methods for execution to start getting some progress and moving forward. I didn't have that. And so it took me from age 15 to 28, 27 just to get a full definition of who the heck I was professionally. Look at that. That is what, 13 years? 13 years just to figure it out? That could have been done in 9 months. Honestly, think about the people you went to high school with. How much different are they outside their physical appearance than they were in high school? It's not like we become completely different people from the inside out. Your basics of what you do professionally, who you are professionally, is pretty well understood even at that point. You know, you just need the guidance. I don't have any knock against academia, against teachers. Teachers are amazing. They should be the most highest paid people on the planet. They should get paid just as much as doctors and lawyers do in some firms and some hospitals. However, that is not the case. But wish it was. It's not the case. But they're not taught. Kids at 15 and developmental years are not taught how to manage a career. What is my actual career? What are some of the traits I need to start learning now to prepare for the years I'm going to be really into learning what I have to do in my career in college? Or if they don't even need college, if they just need to get certifications and start getting out there and having an apprenticeship or something. But they don't have those, how to have a conversation, how to manage stress, how to manage working relationships, all these things that come into play. How do I present myself the best way professionally so that, in this world of high emotional responses, how can I make sure I avoid some of the big things I can get in trouble for very early? 25 years, like, and then you got a 25-year-old who went to college, went to high school, went to college, got a degree, and now they're like, okay, now what? Because guess what? College and school is not like the workplace. Three main reasons. One, the university was there to teach them, to provide resources for them to be educated. The company they work for is not made for that. They're there to produce a profit. They're there to hire you for whatever it is that you have the ability to do, that they've hired you to do to help them produce a profit and increase revenue. That's it. Whether your career grows or not in the process is 1,000% on you. The only way that there's a symbiotic relationship is if one, the company makes money only if you get better, which is not usually the case most times, or the company and you need to create a symbiotic relationship where they're getting the value from you doing your job, but you're getting the value from you getting the growth that you need based on that relationship you have doing that job. And which means you have to have a strategy in place already, saying, for yourself to make sure you have that symbiotic relationship. But who's there to teach a 25-year-old that? How many of y'all know that? How about this? How about the reward system? The reward system in college and school tells you that if you get everything correct, if you do things in the right, proper manner, if you produce the report, you get all the answers right, you get A's. You stack those A's and B's up, you get recognized on the dean's list, you get president's list, you get awards, you get to be promoted from one grade level to the next. You take that same approach to the workplace, you can do all your reports on time, show up to meetings on time, be engaged, and do all those things. It does not guarantee you not one promotion, not one recognition, and definitely not no raise. And anyone in the workforce right now can tell you that is the absolute truth. There are other things you need to consider and be aware of in a workplace to understand what it takes for you to be moved up. And in a lot of cases, you have to move around to be moved up. But you have to grow yourself and make sure that your skill sets and the things you have, to do the job at the next level is being attained as you attempt to try to move up. Because that's going to give you the confidence to know to the demand from the workplace the value that you are. But nobody in the workplace or the company is really set up to help you do that. The way a university is saying, hey, look, you've taken enough credits, you can't, you're a junior now or you're a senior now. They're not going to tell you that in the workplace. I worked at one company for 5 years as a level 5 analyst, getting paid as a level 1. I just didn't know. 5 years working as a level 5 analyst, only getting paid as a level 1 because I didn't know the level I was on. That is the case with so many people. That's the reason why I started coaching. I did that for 5 years over there. It took me 13 years to understand who I was professionally, really start putting things together for myself. And then it took time to put together a strategy and then time to execute. And guess what? There wasn't a lot of assistance and help in these areas along the way. Because even in many of our family structures, sometimes you're the first one to do that, what you're doing. And then if you do have people in the family that's done what you've done, they did it in a time where the environment is completely different. They didn't have the technological advances and the methods of communication and methods of representing yourself during their time that you have now. This is why I started coaching. I hate to see people waste time because I know what it feels like. I hate to feel lost and not having the proper guidance to prepare for the next level that I know is coming. It doesn't feel good. It's frustrating. And if I can shave off 5 years, if I can shave off 10 years, if I can shave off 15 years of irritation and confusion from anyone, then I know that my efforts are worth it. We at MDS have very detailed programs that are laid out to assist the help with these issues. We have created actual methodologies to assist with making sure that these things are addressed and that you don't have that level of ambiguity and confusion. You're going to have some ambiguity, but not to the level that you have, especially not the 15-year-old Rogers and the 25-year-old Rogers have. That's why I coach. That's why I started this company. That's why I do what I do, because life is meant to be enjoyed, even in the job, even in the workplace. And if I can do that for people, man, that will make me feel amazing. Knowing that I've helped someone else not have to deal with the irritation that 15-year-old Rogers and 24-year-old Rogers had to deal with. So that's why I coach. That's why I coach.